Today's Florida Van Man checks out a very nice Freightliner 3500 Sprinter.
Alright, that's pretty good.
We're not entirely sure what the shore power plug goes to, but it was installed well. Back doors are lined up very nicely with just a couple of minor rust spots. This van features a backup camera, no smoke from the exhaust, step bumper looks straight.
Looks really good back here, the doors.
Paint looks really good, unsure if it's original. It definitely could use a good wash and a wax though. I think after that this van's gonna really shine.
A little dirty, it's been off-roading recently. Let's see. It's never been clean. Yeah, it's been clean before its life. That's recent mud. That's good. Extra trim present.
All the way up and down the rocker panels on both sides are in beautiful condition. You're about to hear the seller open the door as I go in and check out this rear air conditioning unit that I didn't know existed. It's very stealthy, and it puts out good cold air still.
Got a bit of a rear air unit. That's kind of cool.
Where I could see up to the metal through this crack, it looked really good. There's no deep rust spots up there, nothing to be concerned about, I'd say. Bill got a much better look up top, and there were definite signs of previous work done, but it was work done to preserve the van and care for it.
A little dirty, a little full stuff, but hey. Doesn't really look like a whole lot of rust in the usual places I'd see it. There's some holes there that were drilled.
Around the front, you see a really pretty and shiny engine. It sounds good and runs good despite its air leak right now that it has. The strange whining sound you're hearing is the power steering pump. The level was very low. I'm not sure why power steering fluid wasn't added to the van.
Remanufactured vacuum pump.
The seller told me there that I know the engine looks good, I wanted to buy it. And I said, the owner wouldn't let you? And he said, no, he won't. And this is the worst rust on the entire van, just right there. Catch it now and fix it forever.
Look at how good this is. Yeah, I saw that in the picture too. It definitely had a new rail and line. I don't know what's going on there. Remanufactured, I think. That's a good top there.
From underneath, it's very obvious that there's some extra equipment that goes into running that rear AC. A whole bunch of extra pulleys, and definitely an extra compressor. Hard to see how this will affect maintenance in the long run. We'll see. Got some crud all around that turbo resonator that should be nice and shiny. Could be a sign of an air leak from that hose or the resonator O-ring.
How's it look? Better than average? It's had some sealing done to it. There's like a tape. Yeah. I can see a strip of tape about that wide run right over the seams. Nice thick. Yeah, this is definitely taken care of. There's a cooler on the front. Oops, sorry. Bring it to the front here.
This is an easy fix. Don't worry about that.
Word to the wise there. Hubcap in the back. Partition wall. I wonder what the hell happened there. Headliner looks reasonably clean. We got some coffee staining there. These seats look really nice. Used, but not like abused. No instrument cluster lights, interestingly enough.
Even the steering wheel has pretty minimal wear on it. It also looks like the fuel gauge might not work.
Camo is wondering about. Power locks, power windows, armrests, air ride. Let's see, do we have air ride? No air ride there.
Bill wanted to test the air, and the seller right away said that's not going to work. Bill's nodding in approval, and then the seller actually pulls the compressor clutch off the AC that went flying one day while it was driving.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's for the AC in the front, but that's why I'll be turning it back on for the AC.
Okay.
Yeah, we know a thing or two about that.
Yep.
What caused you to do that?
Yeah.
Age. Yeah, they just go.
And I got an extra key for that too, so.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, there's something I want to check.
Part of the key is actually broken in the ignition.
The other piece inside it. That's crazy, ain't it?
Oh.
But I got the other key inside. Well, we got the other key inside, so. Yeah, it works. It's the long way.
Electric locks work.
Let's see that.
And it looks really good underneath. I'm just gonna do the shimmy. Oh, hey, here's some of the extra AC stuff under here. Dry fuel tank. Let's see. Transmission's nice and dry.
Oh, that poor steering pump.
Man, do we have anything we can put in this poor power steering pump?
Doesn't have an actuator problem. It's got a turbo leak. You hear that gas?
Yeah. And the way it surges. That might be power steering, but
Yeah, the wing is power steering. It's definitely got a turbo leak.
I'm trying to wake his ass up, man. He's asleep.
oh,
Well, what more can we say? I mean, it's a beautiful van with a difficult seller. The problem we had with the seller is that, well, the seller didn't actually meet us there today. We had gotten up early and driven out there. So the kid that met us there was very nice and everything. He let us drive the van, open it up, and everything. But when it came time to make an offer, you know, the kid did the right thing and refused the money until the old man got there. But the old man did not want to do business with us. He literally told the kid, "They're there too early. Tell them to call me later when I'm more awake." And we had both set aside our day to drive out there and check this van out. So that was pretty disappointing that the seller wasn't quite ready to sell it. But we'll see what happens. This is definitely a case of whoever runs this company does not know what they have. You know, this is their work truck they took care of. They got a new one. They're ready to move on from it. Hopefully we can post this video to YouTube with a happy ending. Oh. Wow. That's a lot different than when we looked at it this morning. Look, the gauges are stuck.
Yep. Oh, the key's not in it now, too. What?
I'm gonna show you. Here goes the other key right here.
Yeah.
You gotta put this in there because if you don't put this in there, it's not gonna work because it got the ring in here.
Chip.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you gotta go like that. I had to figure out, I had to go through everything just to take that out from the bottom.
Yeah. But then turning this, this doesn't turn up here, huh?
Don't turn because the key, another piece broke in there.
Since we had been to look at the van, the ignition switch unfortunately had broken even more with the piece of the key still stuck in it. The seller's guy here had to do some taking apart to get the van started and running to get over here. So we'll be working on undoing that now that it's here.
Nah, it won't be locked at all. Look, you can cut it off. But you ain't gonna move this. This ain't gonna go nowhere.
Damn, that's a whole nother repair though, huh?
Yeah.
And I guess it's stuck. No, it's not on. It's off here. What?
No, when you close the door, it'll
Yeah.
start doing that noise. That's how it is. You gotta have the door gotta be closed.
Because there's a piece of the key stuck in there, so
Yeah.
the thing thinks there's a key in there. Yeah, that's why it's beeping.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
So the seller came through after all, and the guy we had met with this morning delivered the title and the van to us. We tipped him well for that. Shout out for you, man. We didn't get your name, but you know, by the end of this crappy situation, we were all pretty cool and very excited about our new van that we got.
All right, Scott. We got her here. Does have one little spot of windshield rust, like Mike pointed out in the video already. Had a little trouble getting it here, as we talked about, and they tore up the ignition key pretty bad.
Ice cold in the back.
Oh yeah, ice cold.
Wow, he even cleaned it out for us. Isn't that really nice of him?
He did. I wonder what that used to hold. See the
Dog crates, remember?
Of course.
Dog kennels.
Silly. Yeah.
Wow, this thing is freaking awesome. Damn. Where can we get another one of these?
That's a mess.
Man, this guy's gonna really appreciate this van.
This is the goods. I mean, that engine is just so clean. That high pressure fuel pump is still powder coated, not rusted. The turbo looks clean. The intake manifold is clean. The fuel lines and fuel rail are all new.
A little dusty, but that's okay.
Even that engine cover looks new. It doesn't, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I mean, I think if we cleaned this off, I think we'd see it would shine up quite a bit. It doesn't have dings and dents like it's been bumped around a lot or pressure washed a lot. I mean, just the way everything looks. I mean, this, I have to assume this is a reman engine. Or at least really well taken care of.
I think too it's a reman. Or a factory new crate engine. As opposed to an amateur reman. Like the one Joel had pictured on the site a while back on the group.
Right, a truly factory new. What's the mileage on this van?
Yeah, that's a good question. The odometer doesn't work.
239,000? Yeah, the gauges don't work. That's a little sus that
Is
they
the
did.
trip odometer still at 0?
Yeah.
And who knows when the last time that odometer worked.
If you like our content here at Florida Van Man, you can support us by liking, commenting, subscribing, and ringing the notification bell so that you get a notification every time we post a new video. In the description box of all of our videos, we also have links to our favorite products, as well as links so that you can get your very own Florida Van Man merch. Your support keeps our vans rolling.